Welcome to another Black Desert stream, this time for PlayStation 4. My name is Sherner.
My name is Trent.
And today, we've got a lot to talk about.
But before we do that, are we robots?
Is the sound okay? Because if it's not, we're going to chop Lakel's head off.
I think we're doing okay.
I think we're doing alright. It said Xbox.
Aw, man.
Did I download the wrong video?
No. On that one right there.
Oh, I forgot to change the asset.
Mics are low. Low audio.
Low audio? Why don't you just turn the audio up on the box? I'm going to smack him. Okay, I'll try to... Like, the thing is, if I move it closer, I now cannot see my screen.
Alright, I'm back.
Can you turn it up there as well, please? No. On OBS. Like, turn it up on OBS. Turn it up.
Fine.
Turn it up. There we go.
Right.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we're in. I think we're good. Sound is okay.
We're doing
it was
better.
just quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet is much better than robotic. Yeah. So, thank
someone on YouTube told me to cut my hair. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I don't wish ill on your family. Why do you wish ill on my hair? I don't know.
All right. They don't care about his PS4. We care about everybody. What the hell is wrong with people?
Of the asset.
Oh, it's because of the asset. So basically, we set up the assets again yesterday, and I forgot to change one. I did change the overlay. Did I? I did.
Yeah, the overlay was good.
The overlay was fine. This is the one that's wrong. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. So, if you don't know, this week marks the 5th anniversary of the Black Desert IP. Woo! Does that mean you're old enough now to drink alcohol?
In what country is our 5-year-olds allowed to drink?
Good point. All right. So, 5-year anniversary. There will be some special gifts, I assume. There's going to be something for it. I don't know. But yeah, Black Desert is 5 years old. We know it's not 5 years old on PS4, Xbox, or even NAEU PC, but we're still celebrating the birth of Black Desert. So yeah, it's 5 years old. Congratulations to it. It's made it past... Why was I going to say puberty? 5-year-old isn't even puberty. It's made it past some big milestones in its life. It's gone to college. It's got married. No, all right. So anyway, so I did put agenda 2, but we did. What was? Oh, you wanted to talk about the EU stuff.
Okay. So for PlayStation, we had a long maintenance last week for EU and Asia. We had some back-end stuff to do, but unfortunately, that also kind of broke the game a bit, where we knew that there was a lot of disconnect issues. By now, it should be fixed. So if you're still having issues, please do let us know in the chat, on Discord, on the forum, and we'll try to get to you guys. But as far as I know, the issues have been resolved, right, Lyko? Right? The disconnect issues have been resolved for both Asia and EU. NA, I don't think, had those issues. At least,
No. NA didn't have any issues. NA Master Race, I guess.
So, I'll keep following up on that and making sure everything's okay. But yeah, let us know on Discord, forum, or in chat And then, yeah, let's get into
Okay, are we going to talk about the patch notes then? All right.
Yeah.
So, first things first, new ways to play because Shai's talent technically isn't an awakening.
Yeah.
So Shai gets her talents, Mystic gets her awakening. Talents are basically, you know, it's a sheep in wolf's clothing. I don't know what I'm saying here. Basically, it's awakening, but it's not. Just to let you know that you cannot use dandy weapon boxes, sub-weapon boxes. On the Shai, there is no Dandelion soul.
Yeah.
There is only the ones you get from the quest. You get a yellow one, I think, and I think you get a blue one. I'm not sure, but you do get the best Al in the game. The best soul.
Yeah.
Al is the guy in Media. Man, I need to focus. Stop doing Degeneration X stuff during the countdown. So yeah, you get the soul from your awakening quest. That is the one you will have forever.
Yeah.
There is no Dandelion soul, but Mystic does obviously get the Dandelion Cestus, and basically she uses that to channel the power of Banha, one of the world's starting dragons who created the seas, or something like that.
To learn more about their bios, check out the GM notes.
Normally we would talk about it a little bit, but yeah. Okay, Adventure Log is coming in. Oh, I thought this was coming in. Oh, okay.
No, it's in. The Adventure Log is coming in. You basically get to take a look at Igor Bartelli's previous adventures. You go through. Once you do certain quests and meet the objectives, you get certain permanent buffs.
Yeah.
Right? So whether that's AP, DP, inventory, weight, stuff like that.
There is also permanent enhancement chance. There's like max health. And that will apply to all your characters, not just the character that does it.
Yeah.
So that is a family-wide set of bonuses. Also, the stories in it actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're kind of fun.
I've been reading it. I haven't completed it yet because I'm chronically distracted in Black Desert.
Yeah.
I've only finished the 3rd book on the Xbox version, but the stories are actually dope. Read them as well. Like, don't just flick through them. But there's a lot of things to do. There is hunting. There's obviously, it tries to get you to do a bunch of stuff where you might not have been before.
So to start that, you need to be at least level 51 and have finished the Calpheon main story. Then you talk to the Black Spirit, you accept the quest, go talk to Igor Bartelli, and then your adventure log can begin.
Yep, you can also access the adventure log through your start menu.
Yep.
And that is where you will accept the rewards once you've completed the challenges. Some of the challenges complete retroactively.
Yep.
So if you've already, I don't know, got the knowledge of something, or you've already opened up a certain thing, it will apply retroactively. Some of them require you to go back and do things. So like, make sure that you take a look through it. If you unlock a new chapter, just quickly skip through the pages and see if you have rewards that are already ready to be accepted.
Right.
The next thing, Shining Medal of Honor changes. This is for people who suffer through Node Wars. We have added some more stuff to it. There is, I don't know, Valk's Advice plus 35. There's some sub-weapon boxes. All good stuff. And we've also changed the silver for Red Battlefield so that now when you win, you get an extra 6 million silver. And when you lose, you get 4 million silver. And there is also combat skill XP too.
Ooh,
so
I gotta change that part there.
Yeah. You're missing a header.
Okay.
Next up, do you want me to handle this one?
Yeah.
This is really small. We've added the manufacturing option in processing, which will allow you to create old moon anvils. They do require materials, so make sure you have those if you want to manufacture them for your Nafart campsite or your old moon campsite, depending on which one you use, or if you even use it at all. I never use it.
Carrying on through life skills, there's improvements to hunting. So basically, there's new monsters that you can hunt down and hang them on your walls.
Yeah. So you now get their heads. You can hang it nicely on the wall. It's a good change, I guess, because, you know, when you go hunting, you want trophies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's been added.
Those trophies also, certain ones have buffs.
Certain ones do have buffs. Certain ones do not.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to let you handle that one.
You going to let me handle this one?
Yeah, because I think you've been hounded with this the most, so.
Yeah, but these are tiny. So there are going to be some balance changes this time. Only two classes. The Tamer, the Cloud Stomping skill is getting improved. It's going to increase the maximum number of hits, and the damage has been increased by roughly 10%. So that's going to get more damage. And then the DK, this change is one of those changes that sounds very, very small, but actually kind of really does help. Dark Knight is getting a plus 7.5% accuracy rate increase at level 60. It sounds small, but, you know, accuracy is one of those things where it does really help.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will help some of the Dark Knight issues. If it doesn't, we'll continue to look in there. But yeah, Dark Knight is getting a pretty big buff.
Yeah. As we mentioned about balance changes before in previous streams for both Xbox and for PlayStation, balance changes are a step-by-step process. So let's see where this goes. And then if more work needs to be done, we'll definitely talk about it more.
Yeah.
Right?
As someone said, that is a quality buff, 7.5% accuracy rate.
Yeah.
Those who know that that's a big buff. Those who
Yeah.
don't know will go, well, that's terrible. Like,
Right.
it's a pretty big buff. Basically, it means more of your damage will connect.
Right.
One more thing, Shakatu seals have been added. These are given out usually during login events and things like that. You can exchange them for up to like duo earrings. I think tier 7 horses in there. I think something that's not going to come for a while, which is the Etheria sailboat. I think it's not coming for a while. It might come, who knows. But the Etheria sailboat is in there. There's like ogre like there's all kinds of good stuff. But generally, you'll try to save them up over time and then spend them when you get enough.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that's it for patch notes. There might be some other stuff. Stay tuned for the patch notes when we go live after the update. And it'll be on the website. Next thing we're going to talk about is events.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to run through the events really quickly. First event. So these are all holiday season events, right? One is
Nice save.
Grandpa Crone is coming to town. So basically, Grandpa Crone is flying around on a sleigh, drops gifts. You go there, pick it up, get some cool stuff, like a snowman hat. I'm actually really excited about that one.
The Cupid's balloon is actually ridiculously cute. It's like a little balloon heart that's on your side. There's a bunch of stuff that it can give you, but basically it gives you a lot of stuff.
Out of the items, which one do you want the most?
Probably. It's gonna sound really lame, but Crone Stones, man.
I'm going for the whale tendon potion.
I need Crone Stones. Okay, the next event is the Build a Snowman event. Basically, you will need either river water or sea water. It's 1 river water to 3 sea waters to start this event, and then the rest of the event will just continue from there. It's in most major towns. You talk to a guy named Foston who will turn your water into a snowball, and then there's a few quests where you basically just slap it on. The snowman builds. It turns into like a giant black spirit snowman. It's kind of cool. It also glows in the dark. It's dope. But you get the Grandpa Crone box from that, which gives you a bunch of stuff, including Kazarka Seal weapon box, Niver Sealed sub weapon box, Katoom, Dandelion weapon box, Advice of Valks, memory fragments, which is what most people will probably get.
Yeah, meme frags, right? So
one day, one of the higher ups are gonna watch this stream, hear us talk crap about the meme frags, spin it around so that the Audio Technica part is towards your mouth.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
So yeah, one day a higher up is gonna come on, is gonna listen to us talk about meme frags and just be like, "You can't be saying that."
But we have. The third event is Let It Snow. So basically, you go around. You when you log in, you based on your playtime, you get snowflakes. You turn in the snowflakes, and you get cool stuff.
Yeah,
right?
including a fine accessory box for the highest at 150.
Yeah, good stuff.
Awakening events, obviously. Shai and Mystic Awakening events. If you complete the Awakening on either class, you'll get like a Vice of Valks 20 and the Awakening gift pack, which includes Black Stone Armor, Black Stone Weapon, Hard Crystal Shard, Sharp Crystal Shard, Crone Stones, and Memory Fragments. It's the same Awakening event that we always do.
Right. Then, hot time for the Awakening event. We already know about that. The last one I kind of have to explain about down here is the Christmas attendance event. So there's going to be a daily attendance event as well as another one that's a Christmas attendance event. They both start at the same time, but they end at different times.
Yep.
Right? So the Christmas attendance event goes from the 18th to January 8th PST. And EU, actually. for UTC, and the daily attendance itself goes from the 18th to the 15th. So you have 2 different events. The Christmas attendance rewards are good.
Yeah.
Really.
We recommend logging in over Christmas time. We can't talk about what it's gonna be, but definitely log in.
I would log in. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing we forgot that's not in the patch notes.
What? Why is that not in the patch notes?
Yep. We gotta throw that in there.
I am gonna murder the patch note maker.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's in? It is, right? It is, because it wasn't in the patch notes.
But we already released the GM notes, so yeah.
Oh yeah, we have released the GM notes. Someone's got to go fix that, and that someone is me.
Yes, Murder Burger. We did say murder. Someone will be murdered.
Alchemy stones. Alchemy stones are coming in. We forgot to mention this during the patch because I didn't write it in. Okay, alchemy stones are stones that you get from. I bet you can't guess where you get them from. Alchemy, obviously. You get these alchemy stones from Alchemy, and they give you buffs. There are 3 types. There is life, destruction, protection. Life obviously gives you life skill buffs, including like cooking time reduction, that kind of stuff. Destruction is the offensive one that gives you AP, accuracy, all that good stuff. And the protection is the defensive one that gives you DP, it gives you other things, resistances, all that good stuff. Because, I'm going to say this, probably shouldn't, but I'm going to say it. Because we don't have KamaSylvia on PlayStation 4 right now, this means that the Spirit Stones will not be available. Spirit Stones are basically like droppable alchemy stones that only have a one-time. You can sell them, but if you use it once, you can't sell it anymore. Once it expires, you can't renew it.
They're good.
They're good. Yeah. Normal alchemy stones, you can polish it, you can replenish it. But with the Spirit Stones, they're a one-time use. They will not be in yet. They will come with KamaSylvia.
Yep.
All right. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think we got through all of it. Yeah.
All right. Before we start, I just do want to once again point out this thing right here does say Xbox. That's because I didn't change the asset correctly.
It is a PlayStation stream.
It is a PlayStation stream. Disregard Xbox One. Regard the controllers. And yeah, it's going to be obvious. Okay, so let's get into it. We are going to be playing the Shai and the Mystic.
Do you want to play backwards?
I couldn't do it. I don't think. Nah, I mean, if we were PvPing and I was a striker or a mystic against any other class, I could probably do it.
Oh, God. You have to use these fingers for the shoulders. Oh, it's very different. I can't do this.
No. Let's go back. All right, transition. So, I am on the Mystic again, this time with the Awakening. As you can see, I am wearing the Banha set. That's because Mystic is dope and has a lot of cool water dragon skills. If you know where we are, then you know that we're in Hystria. And, we have, I got a bunch of water skills. I'm going to go into the wall and then immediately transition out of it, obviously.
Go through the skill menu.
Okay. So let's go through the skills. All right. Stop doing the skill. Okay. So Awakening skills. Oh, don't forget we do have Rabams and Absolutes as well. Okay. So we have Tranquility, which will max increase your WP or plus 200 and gives you 30 martial shards, which is incredibly useful. Another skill that's kind of useful is Tidal Burst. I mean, okay, fine. Be that way. All right. I pressed the wrong button, that's why. There we go. So Tidal Burst, as you can see, lots of effects on this. She kind of just smacks in. We have Spiral Tornado, which is an incredibly useful movement skill, as we saw when we PvP'd with these classes before.
And I got murdered.
And I wrecked you. We have also Enhanced Wolf's Frenzy, which basically is a teleport skill. It's kind of useful. Dragon's Pit, which basically makes a dragon prison around your enemy. And then Dragon's Rip. That's like a Beyblade thing, isn't it? Dragon's Rip.
Yeah.
And then we have Rising Dragon and Wave Orb. So Rising Dragon is basically the punchy skill. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. Where she punches down into the ground. This time a dragon comes up.
Someone on YouTube is asking, as well as on Twitch, this is a test server. That is why we have all these skill points.
Yeah.
This is a test server.
We don't sit here and grind for the stream for 6 years straight. We do have GM commands and we have GM things that allow us to show the streams.
Yeah.
It is actually detrimental I want to point this out. It is detrimental to learn absolutely every skill because a lot of the combos don't work when you have absolute everything.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
It can be very rough. Okay, do you want to showcase the Shai? Can we switch to the Shai?
So, sorry, I just really like her names. So, the Shai, when she's idle, she plays tuning, which basically gives you restores your MPSP. Right? So let's go to talents, right? The way to do the Shai is like you can only transition using the talent button, so triangle, or through your ring menu. So if you put these skills in your ring menu, you can transition in and out between pre-talent and talent, right? Do It Better has a 3-minute cooldown, but it gives plus 30 AP for 30 seconds to everybody, which is awesome.
To your friends. Yeah. Don't think that it's to like your enemies as well, because that would be silly, and that totally wasn't in the development phase, and I totally didn't see that before.
Misty Haze, right? Drops DP as well as evasion rates. The Shai is all about buffs and debuffs, right? So your buff skills are Do It Better, right? Forced Echo, I believe, for yourself. Forced Echo is the damage one, right? Sun and Moon Stars, Shout to the Sky, and Time to Shine. These are all things for your allies and for yourself. Your attacking skills are Earth's Tremble, right? Forest Echo, which I love. It's just beautiful. And Sun's Fury, right? These do a lot of AoE damage. It's really good stuff. You work in tandem. The Shai is only meant to be worked in tandem or just doing PvE stuff on your own. Yeah. Because she has the floor rank and it just does everything.
Yeah.
Right?
The Awakening isn't that useful. So someone said, what the hell? We can see each other's pets now. You cannot. We just have identical pets set up with identical names because we kind of cheated them back in the game.
It's not cheating because it's a test server.
Yeah, it's a test server. So we just basically create. We have the power. We are basically gods in this little universe on the test server where we can create things. So we have exactly the same pets. Don't worry. You can't see each other's pets. All right. Are we ready to go?
The only thing annoying about the Shai, though, and I'll say this honestly, is that if you're idle, it'll start doing tuning, right?
Yeah.
But then you can't access the skill menu because you're not actually idle anymore. Right? So you got to move, and then you go to the skills. R1 is your tuning if you want to do it manually, but I wouldn't do it because you have other heal skills.
That may be an oversight. We'll see if we can bring that up. Okay, are we ready to go? So we are partied up. One of the good things about using a Shai in any area is that you're going to wreck face. Yeah. Especially in PvE. We are actually geared up to the teeth. I'm going to turn on my Alchemy Stone. I suggest you do the same thing.
Oops.
Did you already go in?
I went in. All right. I made a mistake.
So you go to your inventory. Your Alchemy Stone will be in here. And then you press this tick. And that will automatically do the buff whenever it is empty. Rage Hammer. That was the punchy skill. Okay. And I'm going to do this. I need to zoom out. Because somebody started before I was actually ready.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Oh, there's no issues here.
All right, I'm just going to spend all my time in pre-awakening because, No, I'm joking. All right, let's switch. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, we went through them. Okay. So
all right, let's zoom. Let me zoom out. All right, I didn't lock evasion, so I'm probably going to die because of it.
Oh, like show them how to do the Alchemy Stone.
Okay, so go to your inventory. You equip the Alchemy Stone. I'm going to equip this one, right? If the tick is here, it will automatically do whenever it's off cooldown. You cannot stack Alchemy Stone buffs, but I want the sharp because I want the extra damage. The tick box on the side automatically does it. If you don't want to automatically do it, you can add it to your ring menu, and that will allow you to manually pop it. And then you can recharge, which allows you to restore durability on your Alchemy Stones. Polish, which allows you to get EXP. And I can't remember what you use. You use like fruit, wood,
but depending
and
on the kind of stone that you have. So if you have a life stone, you want to use fruits.
And then growth, you can attempt to upgrade. Depending on the grade, as you would have seen in the GM note that we released, there are different ways to do that. All right, we ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to take it slow into the middle. We're not going to rush through all too much. Can you pull those guys over? Can you give me the...
Yeah.
Can you give the come hither skill?
I'm
That's
running.
probably
I'm
not.
bouncing.
Why are you bouncing?
I
can't see.
Come out.
I can't see.
Where are you?
My microphone is in the way. All right. Lyko, we need to sort out something with the mics where I don't have to kind of stretch my back up a lot.
Did you get a buff? think I gave you a buff.
I got a buff, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So to switch out and in, you can use Tranquility, which is on cooldown right now, or you can use Wolf's Frenzy, which is another pretty good skill. I'm going to pull these guys over here, and we're going to pull these guys in too. All right. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. All right. If I can remember how to do Wolf's Frenzy. There we go. So Wolf's Frenzy, Enhanced Wolf's Frenzy will put you into your Awakening skills. And then we're going to do Spiral. Oh, I got. So this is the problem with Hystria, is that there is a lot of enemies that will interrupt you. And that can be a real pain in the ass when you're trying to show skills.
I gave you a buff.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to let you die in the middle. The one thing about Shai is she is incredibly tanky when doing this kind of stuff. Which means you can let her take a lot of the aggro.
Yeah.
And allow, like, someone who does a lot of damage but doesn't have a lot of DP to just go ham on all the monsters. So that is definitely a possible way to play with the Shai Awakening. I saw some people experimenting with Shais in, like, Node Wars and Siege Wars. I don't know what to think. Personally, I think it's a good idea maybe to have your shot caller. That's fine. Just walk away, dude. Don't bother switching to your Florang and helping deal damage.
I'm playing music.
We can't even hear it. We don't have sound.
Let me play my music.
Look, man.
You're not letting me pursue
I don't care
art.
I don't care what skill you're using. Just play Wonderwall. I see a guitar. You can play Wonderwall on it, okay? All right. I'm gonna gather this mob over here. That should stretch.
Gather around.
Okay, should stretch. Yeah. Gather around that. I was gonna
That
swear.
was nice. Good
catch.
What you doing, Lyko?
It's fine. I still have to set up anyway. Oh, thank you. That's a pro move. That's why we invite you here. All right.
He's invited.
It's an invite out of necessity. We have no one else who could do it. All right.
Do you need help?
I'm fine. I got health for days, but you know, all it'll take is 1 or 2 poor hits, and yeah, Wolf's Frenzy into that bad boy. I'm gonna do Dragon Shatter. I'm gonna do the prison. So yeah, I mean, there's not much extra to explain about mostly the Mystic. It's very similar to her pre-awakening form, except it has a dragon, and there's some really cool things you can do with it. That's basically it. She does have some incredible PvE combos, though. That's why a lot of people say she's ook.
Oh, where'd you go? Oh,
I'm still here. I'm still fighting these guys.
Oh, I was gonna try and give you a buff, but it didn't work out too well.
Did you miss it?
Miss is a strong word.
You fluffed it?
I directed it in a way where you were not there.
That was a decision, right?
Yeah, that was
a decision. Okay. Someone said, will the guitar and cymbals quest chain be implemented as well anytime soon? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think the cymbals and the cymbals and the guitar. I don't know about that actually, because it's all one quest. You have every instrument in there to start with. So I'm not 100% positive. I haven't really kept up to date with Shai. She is my Alchemy ult, and that's all she's useful for me right now. So yeah, I'm not sure. Possibly it will be added in the future if it's not in at launch. All right. Someone's going to be like, oh, you're playing terribly. It's like, it's hard trying to meme and play at the same time. Just want to point that out. So
and
we're
good. It's difficult to be good.
It's difficult to be good. Are you on the outside?
Yeah.
Are you looking in?
Yeah.
I can see through you. That's one for the old people in chat who remember who Stained were. Oh, I need a heal. I need a heal. Help me. Shai, do something. Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, dude.
What you doing, man?
It's fine. I'm getting beat up. Okay, we're in one of the chambers.
You say that so proudly.
Oh, wait. That's water.
Wait, the other way.
I'm swimming.
What do you mean you're swimming?
I found water. Why is the water in the desert? This is a desert. Which way are we going? Are we lost? No, we need to go this way, right? All right. So, yeah. This is Hystria Ruins. For those who don't know, this is a very end-gamey kind of farming area. It is also very confusing. I get lost in a corridor. So it is kind of difficult for me to know where I'm going anywhere. Okay, Hurricane Sweep. Wave orb into getting stunned. Beautiful. Rapid stream,
Okay.
tidal
I gave you
burst
both.
into tornado. Where are you?
I gave you one.
Did you? Oh yeah, you did. So the first time we ever played Shai with another class, we kinda were working much harder on timing the buffs.
Yeah.
This time we're just like, I'm just trusting you. I believe that we have this intuition with each other where I know what you're doing.
I thought we said we're not dating at the workplace.
I mean, shh. Keep that a secret, man. We don't need to let that get known by the community. How dare you? All right. That was supposed to be between me and you.
My bad.
What will my wife say? All right. I'm going to answer a couple of questions while we're doing this because it's Mystic. I can just punch buttons. I actually have no SP. Oh, good stuff. Good skill.
There we go.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Someone said, "'Cause inside you're ugly." Someone's carrying on the Stained lyrics. I'm so happy right now. We want coupons. Coupons, you can wait. Right? If you want a coupon, you can wait till the end. And if you keep asking, I'm not going to put it up. And you're going to have to guess. All right?
This one's harder to guess.
Yeah. You should be here for the amazing banter and the terrible gameplay. You could switch either of those adjectives out if you want. Okay, crossplay when? Unfortunately, we don't have a specific date for that. Even if it's going to be possible, we have to wait for future announcements. Someone said, when are you going to fix Conquest War, Siege War? Okay, so with Siege War, I really should be paying attention.
Where did you go?
I'm still here fighting this guy.
Uh-oh.
You missed Elton. All right, I'm coming to you. All right, there you are. Oh, you were suffering, dude. I just turned off and you're almost dead.
I wasn't doing. Oh, I'm bouncing.
You were getting slammed there. Dude.
I'm not doing so well.
It's fine. I got it.
Oh,
I got you. What?
Yeah, I got popped.
Do you have tears?
Yeah, why not?
Please say you have tears. Yeah. Yeah.
You left me alone.
You left me alone. I was busy dealing with Elton John, and you decided to go off on your own. Okay, what was I saying? Hero. Conquest War. Okay, Node War, Conquest War, all that good stuff. So the reason why we ask for videos is proven by what happened recently. So we do have AGM who has joined a guild on the NA PlayStation servers to investigate and to just play and see how it goes. His guild does not suffer from any of the damage issues, like not dealing damage to forts, all that stuff. His guild just doesn't face it. So from that perspective, it seems like there's no issue, but we know there's an issue because we hear your reports. So that's why we ask for videos as well, so that we can double check and make sure. Because, yeah, his guild doesn't seem to be facing it. Admittedly, it's Hexe, so he probably wouldn't notice because he probably hits like a wet fish anyway.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Yeah. For general performance things, we are... There are small steps towards performance being done with each update. Nothing major that we can talk about. It's more like laying groundwork for a future update. So there will be performance updates in the future. I'm fine in here.
I'm not fine.
Yeah, you're...
No, I'm doing good.
Do you actually have your armor equipped?
Yeah.
So
it's because I drew the aggro, and then I was in the middle.
Oh, well.
For no reason. It was bad.
Okay, so as I was saying, performance issues.
There you go.
We lay some foundations each time. It's whether they can go active, which they're still being tested, unfortunately. We're hoping to have one either by the end of the year or early next year, but unfortunately we don't have a date that we can share on performance issues right now. Okay. Okay. Falquen. I mean, come on, guys. We just dealt with that kind of, contagion on Xbox. We don't need that on PlayStation. Wait, what?
I just did it because I wanted to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that was actually stopping me from exiting, so I need to go investigate that. All right, so we're just going to go pull... I'm going to pull up to here. Have we gone in a circle? This is the problem with Hystria. It's very samey. Like, Yeah. If you don't know it very well, you're going to get lost.
Yeah.
I faintly remember yesterday you getting us in here, and then because we used test server privileges basically, and you going, I don't know where we are. We're completely lost. Which way's out? And then you went searching for a while.
Yeah.
And then I come in and I was like, I think it's this way. Up makes sense, right? And then I got us out because I'm smart.
I was getting there.
You were not. You were literally going in a circle.
3 lefts make a right. Right? I was getting there.
Yeah, please don't ask for, please don't ask for Valkyrie. Like, I can't deal with that kind of stress again. No, it'll come eventually.
Yeah.
Not sure when right now, but, you know, we're bringing it, unfortunately, for my sanity. I'm going to have to play that again. The protection I used last time didn't feel strong enough. I feel like I need something else.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Your hair was glorious on that stream, by the way.
I'll go with red next time. I'm going to try.
You're going to dye your hair properly red?
No.
Permanently
No.
red?
No.
Permanently red?
No. I'm not a perma
Trent!
red. I'm not a perma red.
Trent!
Did you bounce? Oh, you did bounce.
I'm with you. I'm trying to pull these guys in.
Oh, okay.
Can we go in here? What's in here? What's in here?
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Come in here, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
What you
All right.
doing?
All right. I'm going to pull everyone.
All right.
Come over here.
Come out.
Where are you? Oh, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is one of the problems of playing. So some people ask like why we generally do low end zones.
Yeah.
This is mainly why, because when you're in anything high, you kind of have to pay some attention. I took a decent chunk of damage right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my buff for the first time. I keep forgetting that I have a skill.
I got you a heal.
All right, thank you. Spiral tornado through that. Switch the camera. Rising dragon. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting distracted a lot while I'm trying to answer questions, but that's unfortunately the nature of doing Hystria, which people, you know, have asked for, like, oh, you got all that gear, why don't you just go to Hystria? So yeah.
Your user voice is amazing.
Yes. All right, let's talk about this. So it's not insulting. That is the voice I use for user voices when joking around, because I don't know what you all sound like.
It's also his management voice.
It is also my management voice. Dude, the higher ups might be watching. That is also the voice I use when higher ups give us commands, and we're kind of joking about it, like, oh, Shona, why don't you stop putting your feet on the desk? Like that kind of stuff. So yeah, all right. So it is the voice I just use for everyone. So if you want me to change, if you have any ideas of what I should change my community voice to, let me know. We do only use it between each other and talking to GMs. So, yeah. Man, you could...
And stream.
Well, usually I don't put it in the stream. It just kind of slipped out. Should we talk about yogurt, Trent?
Oh. We'll get into that. It's only fair. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Oh, where to begin?
We'll talk about that at the end.
Okay.
Guys, remind us that we need to talk about yogurt. This sounds a really weird thing to remind us about, but it is legitimately an amazing story that only recently came to light, and it made me almost rejudge Trent's whole character. It almost made me rejudge our friendship.
Well, where you at? Okay, I see you.
Are you gonna give me buffs? You got any buffs to give? Because I'm in the middle.
All right, gotcha.
All right. Actually, I just healed, so I'm fine with heals. Just give me some of those sweet AP buffs.
Yeah.
Some sweet accuracy buffs. All right. I'm gonna try to dash out and spiral tornado back in. Rapid stream.
Oh, you drew him in nicely. Look at that.
Oh, I love it when an accidental plan comes together because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I've finished with those guys. Yeah, they stacked very nicely. Can you bring those guys over as well?
1 sec.
I think you did.
Yeah, I'm doing.
It's a good job I was ready for them, because if I wasn't, that could have been trouble. Trent is like Leroy Jenkins right now. He's just like, yeah, I could pull everything in. Don't worry. We have a 3.3% chance of of completing this if everything goes right. Time's up. Let's do this. Leroy! Oh, those are the days. Okay.
I miss internet sometimes. That level of internet.
I know. Like, what happened to those days, you know? Like, the internet has just become too memey. Back then, it was like, you know, for the... It's hard to describe, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sound like an old man talking about something, but seriously, the internet...
Back in my day,
the internet was a fun place with no memes.
Oh, man.
Memes have taken over creativity.
Yeah.
As I say, as we are basically walking memes at this point.
I don't like it so much.
No, I love it. I do love memes. I just wish we could get back the old days. Okay. All right. So, someone said Leroy Jenkins. Yeah. When is KamaSylvia coming for PlayStation? Trent, I'm gonna let you handle this.
All right. So, KamaSylvia had issues when it came out on Xbox, and we know of the issues on PlayStation. So, rendering in KamaSylvia is gonna be kind of an issue. So we're kind of holding off on that until. Ooh, you're dying. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah. I saw one health bar low, and I was like, "That's not an enemy."
I might need another one.
You may have to wait for about a minute.
Oh shoot!
Right. Because of the issues going forward with that, I think we gotta hold off on KamaSylvia. But
it's not that far away.
Yeah, it's not that far off. But as well as like people who keep asking for Archer, it comes with Kama.
Or shortly thereafter. Yeah. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Because, you know...
there's going to be issues.
He cannot release without Kama because otherwise he would not be able to do his Awakening quest. Yeah. Because all of that is in Kama. So...
I'm going to kick him.
Yeah, unfortunately, Archer and Kama are linked. Okay, I'm fine. So I don't need a heal right now. Okay. So let's go pull over a bunch of dudes. I'm not very good at, like, pulling dudes on Mystic. It's not as easy as for example, Shai, for example, Zerker kind of has a decent time pulling. Okay. Can you draw aggro on yourself?
Yep.
Stack them up. Okay.
Okay, I'm bounce out.
Yeah. I'm trying to get in on you. Oh, I completely fluffed my Black Spirit Rage skill.
Oh, did you?
I was looking the wrong direction. Okay, and then... Dragon. You're doing pretty well on the Shai. I'm surprised. You're not a very supporty kind of person.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're kind of selfish when it comes to playing things with buffs. We've played games where we've tried to co-op together, and you're not exactly the most cooperative. We played Mario.
Yeah.
I like how you started a defense and was just like, yeah.
I was just like,
wait, where did I end up? Okay. All right. We should play Overcooked together as well sometime.
You think so?
Yeah.
I've never played Overcooked.
It's fun. I almost got a divorce because of it. Not gonna lie, I almost got a divorce because of Mario. I almost killed my kids this weekend because of Mario. Kids.
Have your kids actually played Black Desert yet?
They have. So I got them basically gathering on Goat Mountain for me at one point, and I had to stop it because I did this for like maybe 20 minutes a week. Like, you know, I don't want them playing Black Desert yet. Right. So I did it for 20 minutes, and I convinced them that all we're doing to the sheep is making them go to sleep, and then we're just like, you know, cutting off their wool. I didn't tell them we were getting their meat because we're going to eat them. And then I had to stop because I went to like a farm thing with my family, and my daughter saw a sheep and was like, "Daddy, can we put it to sleep?" And I was like, "Oh shoot." She's not old enough to realize there's a difference between real life and games. I'm going to cut that right there. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, your daughter sounds like a psycho if she said that out loud, you know?
But she has redeemed herself. I was doing it the other day, and I was getting blood, and then she was like, "Daddy, stop killing the sheep." And I was like, "Oh, I'm just giving them medicine." So yeah, she's kind of got out of it. It's amazing what a couple of weeks do with kids, man. It's nuts. Okay, so when are you gonna fix the fairy screen glitch?
Fairy screen glitch.
Please let us know about that.
Yeah.
Send tickets or hit us up on Discord. We're probably aware of it. We probably have
I just can't remember at the moment.
Yeah, and we also probably don't call it the fairy screen glitch. We probably call it something else.
In our manager user voice.
I mean, we've had working titles for classes for quite some time
That's
that we cannot mention on stream. So yeah. Okay.
Need to say it didn't go through.
Yeah, we tried. We have very descriptive names for classes, and
I think we've done enough gameplay. You want to go head into?
let's
Q&A?
do one more rotation.
Okay.
And then let's go into the Q&A. So, if you've got questions, save them for the next, like, 2 minutes. People, those guys are dead. Okay.
You got people? Alright, I got gather around. Oh, never mind. I got you a buff. Wrong button. I pressed the wrong one. Oops.
All right. So, this is Hystria. If you've never been here, it is very tough. Alchemy stones are in. So, make sure that you use alchemy stones as well to give you that extra boost. If you have a friend who plays Shai, please, like, let them follow you. They do something. They do give buffs. Don't be selfish. Yeah. All right, should we just let them die then? Let's switch to Q&A.
Yeah.
All right, switch to main
Main
camera. We'll let that set up, and then as soon as we're on, there we go. Okay. Woo. Okay, I just want to say this is a dope ass. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the coffee cup thing, but this is really cool.
Yeah.
It's got a black spirit and an igloo, and it's wearing mufflers and stuff. This is the coffee cups we get. Okay, so let's answer some questions. How about the blue screen things? It still occurs when World Boss is going to start them blue screen. We are looking into that issue.
Yeah.
That is something the devs are very aware of, because those that play PS4 have also experienced it, so it is being investigated. I'm not sure why it happens. I'm going to turn these off.
Okay.
Okay.
Ring menu resets. We're aware of this because so initially when this issue came out, and this is like since a couple months ago or so.
Yep.
We initially thought it's because people are running like they weren't disconnecting properly, or like in my case, I'm running multiple PlayStations, so because I have one at work and one at home, so it would reset if I didn't disconnect properly. However, we're aware that that's not the case. There's something else happening, right? And it's something we're looking into. I've reported it. I got to report again.
Fairy menu and marketplace remain. Oh, that one, the tooltip bug. Yes, we are aware. Yes, it will be fixed in this update.
Okay.
There was a question that I was gonna ask, and then chat went a bit too quick, and it was a really good question, and I've lost it.
My voice is too low.
Yeah, you're really quiet.
I am a very quiet person, unfortunately. Will I ever dye my hair red?
What
No.
was that gear score? Way too high.
Yeah, we're very high.
Bum. I've lost it. Blue thing, world's boss. So it was after that, and then it's just
What's going
disappeared.
up? It messes up when you don't play on a character for about 2 days. Ooh, that's something I'll have to check. Thank you.
If it's a 2-day thing, that's interesting. Huh.
That's
Oh, that
very
was it.
interesting.
Any snow or decorations? I knew it was something stupid. Any snow or decorations? So here's the thing. Snow most likely will come in with this update. There is no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it that performance does drop when it's snowing in certain areas. So we're going to monitor the situation. If the performance does take too big of a hit, we can disable that function. But we do want to let it snow. It's also glorious for people with farms.
Yeah.
Because it snows so often to try and make up for the fact that it's winter that
Man,
you
I'm
never
so
have
excited.
to water. It's beautiful.
I'm so excited.
But also it does make a lot of the towns and cities look super nice. I was
That pun uninstalling.
sorry guys. There was a point where I was farming, I was grinding away, and then like it started snowing and it got beautiful, and I was like, and then I got punched, and I was like, okay, no time to stop and smell the roses. Okay, so performance is bad already though. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're worried about it. So performance already isn't at the standard we want. We're aware that this could be an issue, so we are prepared to pull it if necessary.
Right.
Yeah. we are working on performance. I don't want to just push that under the rug. We try to deal with this as much as we can. With you guys, we're being as upfront as we can. We are trying to make the performance better on everyone. Like, we know SSDs do solve some of the issues. That's not a solution.
That's not.
It's a solution, but not the solution.
Because it's on us to fix it, and I've said this multiple times. It's on us to fix that, and yeah.
All right, slap up the code. Go on, throw it up. All right, so I'm gonna sit back and chill.
This is Shai Mystic.
It's a Shai Mystic.
This is for PlayStation, right? It's not for Xbox, not for mobile, not for PC. Not for other games if you're here from another game.
This code does not work on Puzzle Bobble 2.
This is only for PlayStation. Go ahead, enter that code in, get your meme frags in, and yeah.
Yep. Okay, so someone said on what... So I'm going to paraphrase this. Basically, how are boss drops decided? So, there is a random chance, depending on how high you finish in terms of damage dealt, to obtain the box. You can obtain the box even if you only hit it once. You can obtain the box if you hit it with like 8 million CP. CP? AP. APDP. There is a chance to get the box. The higher up the rankings you go, the better your chance of getting it. But it is still only a chance. It is, if there's like 100 people in your server, maybe someone will get it, maybe someone won't. If you're not getting it, you're just on a terrible run of luck. As unfortunate as that is, you might be on a terrible run of luck, and your friends might be on a hot streak.
Yeah.
Luck has a way of balancing itself out over time. If you look at it in a microcosm of like, I never get boss drops, you're gonna, start to feel it. But if you look like, I don't get boss drops, but I hit my TET on 35 stacks. Like, over time, RNG balances out. If you look at it in short spouts, it's terrible. You can get this with, it's recency bias as well. You get this, if you hit a random number generator and you just start randomly generating a list of 10 numbers in any order, you're going to start to see patterns. But if you generate them 1,000 times, those patterns will blend, I guess. RNG is something I know a lot about. Like, I've worked in Bingo, if anyone knows Mecha Bingo from the UK. I worked at Mecha Bingo, and we had the same complaints there. My numbers never come up. It's like, come on, bro. One
of the newer questions is, with the DK buff, is it only available at level 60, or are there preceding levels as well?
Only level 60 from what I know. Oh, someone said, what does luck... That was me talking about luck as the concept, not luck as the thing in-game.
Yeah.
Luck in the thing in-game increases... Actually, I don't know. Oh, it increases... For gathering and stuff like that, increases the chance of getting hards and sharps. It increases your chances of getting good procs from things like Alchemy. For drops, I'm not sure. I think it does affect something. It doesn't affect enhancing. As far as I know, it doesn't affect enhancing. Okay. People are losing items during blue screens and receive rollback.
I saw that. Okay, thank you. I saw that message about people losing items during blue screens. I'll have to take a look at that. I've screenshot it and I'm going to investigate on more.
Okay, when you blue screen, that doesn't affect our DB. So if items are disappearing, they are graphically disappearing. Those items will still be in your inventory.
Right.
And how do we usually fix that?
For
log in, log out, right?
On the user side? On the user side, it's like basically if you disconnect, log out, and go back into the game, like close the app, go back in, it'll probably refresh the DB and push the thing in terms of the visual aspect of it. If that doesn't work, please do let us know.
Yeah. So basically, items should not be disappearing because those are stored on our side. So usually when someone says my item disappeared, either it's getting broken, it gets destroyed. So if you blue screen with trade items, obviously you're going to lose them. If you blue screen with fish, you're going to lose those too. If you get killed during that blue screen. So we're aware, we're going to look into it. But those items should not be disappearing. Please, please, please send tickets. And if they're asking for screenshots, send them a picture of a blue screen and say, here's your screenshot. And I'll talk to the GMs about it.
Yeah, we'll try to expedite some of those tickets for sure.
Yeah, we'll talk to the GMs about it.
Why can't we put trade items in storage like Xbox and PC?
Only certain trade items can
Only
go
certain
in.
ones.
So crafted trade items can go in storage. Trade items you purchase from a trade manager should not be able to. So crafted ones will automatically go to your storage because they're crafted by goblins, by your giants, by your humans. But actual trade items shouldn't be possible to go in. Maybe just like polished souls and things like that. Like the droppable ones, I think can. I'll double check when I get downstairs.
Someone on YouTube, any update with the rage bar stuck in 99%? That's weird. I thought that was resolved.
It should have been.
I think it should have been resolved. To the person who sent that, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. To the person who sent that, please do reach out, right? Hit me on Discord or put us on the forum so that I can investigate more. Because that should have been fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Lyko? The Black Spirit Rage being stuck? That should have been fixed by now.
Okay, someone said APDP brackets. Here's the thing. APDP brackets should be in. We have people investigating who are saying it is in. Thing with tests, I think APDP brackets become more pronounced at 264 AP. That's when you really notice the difference. So we take the evidence supplied. We show it to them, and they say no. It's a how can I say it? I know. It's like it's basically an embedded process. It cannot be turned off or turned on. It's there.
Hard-coded.
Hard-coded. That's what I was looking for. It's hard-coded in. It should be there. Now, people are saying that it doesn't work. We asked the devs to check it out, and they're like, it's in. So I'm going to ask again and again until, like, you know, if there isn't an issue, like if they can prove it to me. But yeah, we do take a look. We do report it. I'm not joking. I've gone probably, 20 times and asked about this. And every time it's like, no, it's in. And I wait a week and then ask again. So we are asking about this. We are making sure that it works. We're told it's in and we're told it works. But you guys don't experience it, so we need to double check.
Praise the Window on Twitch. I saw what you wrote. Again, I'm going to try and reach out to you on Discord if you get onto that. There was one question I saw, and this is a question that keeps coming up on Discord, on the forum, as well as in chat these days. There are certain skills on mobile, right? There are certain skills on mobile that aren't in console, right? Will we ever get those mobile skills? And because I came from mobile, I'll explain it like this. Mobile is not a port, right? It's in no way, no, I shouldn't say in no way. It's not similar in terms of game mechanics or the way that it's operated.
It's a reimagining.
Yeah, and not only the game mechanics, but if you've played mobile, the lore is different, right? For some of the classes, there's some intricacies, and I don't want to give spoilers out, but the lore is different. And the witch does not get a tornado skill on console. There was a reason why I got it on mobile. I can't explain too much about it because that's further down the line. But in terms of skills, there are certain skills that were from console and PC that were merged together or reimagined to fit mobile, right? Same thing with Warrior, same thing with Giant, Berserker, Valk, and all them. So a lot of the mobile skills that you see was specifically designed for mobile. Right?
I saw...
and like, if you guys want to have a discussion about that, again, I'm more than willing to. Right?
Okay, someone's asking about Asian servers getting Media and Valencia servers. No idea. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe. Also, the Australia, New Zealand moving to NA servers. Process is still going. It's looking like it will be possible at some point. We're still discussing. We're still trying to work it out. Now, I know this is rough for those of you who are from from those regions, who go to the NA region to play through Game Share, because you cannot purchase things like value packs and all that stuff. We know that's an issue. We're trying to get it resolved. Words cannot describe how complicated the process is. It's not a switch. Basically, we can't just go, you move. There's a lot of things that we have to get done. We have to, I don't want to say spoof, but kind of like spoof your location so that the Australian servers can go to the NA servers. And it's weird. Personally, for me, like Australia and New Zealand should never have gone to Europe.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it goes by store, and by Sony stores, Australia and New Zealand are considered EU.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
So again, that's something that
We're working on it. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of discussions about it. Hopefully, we can get it done in haste.
Yeah.
But I cannot make promises. These are decisions that we cannot make because we have no level of understanding of like how it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Because that's more on, I wouldn't say so much as dev work as it is server work. It's a different type of dev. Server work as well as the policies between both companies. There's two questions I want to hit. One was someone asked, how do we reach out on Discord? You guys keep saying that reach out us on Discord. It's discord.gg/playblackdesert. That's it. Not .com.
I'll redo that.
Discord.gg/playblackdesert.
Yeah.
Right?
So discord.gg/playblackdesert. You can, our DMs are open.
Yeah. DM us. Even if I'm not online, just type in Trent, find me.
Half the time we appear offline purely because when we get home, I'm still logged into that account and y'all don't need to see me play Scribble Notes. All right?
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I kind of left it on over the weekend and it came up with Scribble Notes and I was like, oops. So basically, we usually appear offline purely because it just helps us when we're working. Because if we're online, then people assume that we're in.
Yeah.
So we appear offline, but just find us. We're there. Send us a message.
Also, like, and I'm sure we've said this multiple times before, but we are in Korea, so time zones exist. So that's Discord. The other one I wanted to get into was someone asked, is this patch fixing the legendary item pack bug? As far as I know,
it's already
fixed it, right, Lyko?
The legendary pack?
Everything's been fixed, right? If it hasn't been fixed, and if you're still having issues, send that ticket. I'll try and expedite it.
Yeah.
Right? Because it should have been fixed.
It should have been. Items should have been sent, and it should now be working as intended. If you purchase it, those items will go straight to you.
Okay. Third question that I saw, and it keeps coming up. Is Shai getting a donkey?
She should have already had it.
There you are. Right?
I'll double check that. You leveled the Shai. Did you get the donkey at level 15?
I leveled the Shai to a certain extent, and then I was just like, my farms need maintenance, and I went back to the witch.
So you didn't get it?
No. I got up to 31.
And it's not in your challenge window?
I got to take a look.
Okay. It should be in the challenge window. If it's not, then there's no donkey. All right. I'm going to go murder. I'm going to go murder somebody because it should be in there.
Someone just found out if the DLC issue, DLC issue? The legendary pack. The legendary pack issue isn't sorted out. It will be sorted out by the end of the maintenance.
Oh yeah, so the items will be sent during maintenance, basically. We do apologize for the delay.
No donkey.
We apologize for not actually like keeping you as updated as we should have. Yeah. The thing is, it's hard to talk about it when like I think it was 20 to 30 people affected from what I know. It was a small-ish number.
Yeah.
And it's hard to put out like a whole blast
for
20 to 30 people when other people purchased it and got it fine. So
the reason for that, like, I don't want to say it's like because 20, 30 of you don't matter. It's more because when you put something out there, people are going to jump on that. Well, I didn't get it either. And whether that's true or not, they're going to send those tickets. And we go through all those tickets. We as a team, we go through all these tickets, and we wanted to figure out what the issue was, whether it's on our end, whether it's something to do with the store, whether it's something like a mix mash of the terms of service and policies and stuff. Did something go wrong? We want to figure that out. We have figured it out. They should be sent out by during the maintenance. You'll be able to get when you log back in. The donkey's not in. Yeah.
AC23 says I can't link my account. I don't know what your issue would be.
Is it with the app, or do you mean in-game with your website?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Because don't forget, you have to link your account in game as well. So you go to profile, press Y, link Y, press triangle, enter your details there. Once you've created an account on the website, which is console.playblackdesert.com. Please don't go to blackdesertonline.com because that is PC. And if you try to connect that, nothing's gonna happen. If you still have issues, please send a ticket through console.playblackdesert.com/support and they will be able to assist you. If not, hit me up on Discord. I've done it once where I had to create an account for somebody. So I went in, I was like, okay, what's your email? They gave me the email, I went in, I made it, and for some reason it worked when I made it, but didn't work on their end. So maybe it's ad block, maybe it's network issues, maybe it's God knows what, but basically it can be done.
Just doesn't say enter our email for some reason.
Are you sure that you're on our page?
You might have to select the correct server. He had the same issue. Okay. People in chat, thank you for helping each other out.
Oh yeah, you do have to select the server you are on. If you select EU and you have nothing there, unlucky son, because those items will be sent to EU.
Yeah.
When is Witch Wizard debuff? You mean nerf? Man, I just want to delete them from the game. Not sure, unfortunately. NA Node Wars we're looking into. When we have the option to remove the name bars, we talked about it. We're not sure when it's going to come. We have brought it up to the devs that we want it, and we keep poking them about it.
There was one that I saw.
So we'll continue to do that.
Someone said I'll censor myself. I was not a good person for sending hateful messages past couple of weeks. Tensions run high. Like, I understand that.
Yeah.
When I've played other games, or even, actually I'll say this, right? So I went to what our equivalent is of Walmart in Korea. I went to Emart, right? So I went to Emart, and something went wrong. They ran out of Mongsha.
Oh, God.
So there's this like chocolate pie thing, right? And it was a 2-for-1, right? You buy 2, get 1 for free. But there was only 2 left. So I was like, where's my third one? And they're like, well, there aren't none. Well, I was like, well, why don't I get this other one? It's the same brand, same thing, same price. Oh, you can't mix match. And I may have hurt somebody.
Don't get in between you and your monk shells, man.
Specifically myself. So I understand the tensions run high. For the majority of the people who were talking about the legendary item pack issues or disconnect issues as well, a lot of you guys, you kind of have to trust us in that, like, we understand your tension or your frustrations with things, and I'm not taking it personally.
Yeah.
However, if there's no information in those messages, like if you're being angry, but you're telling me like, this happened, then this didn't happen, fix it, right? At least you gave me the details, right? That part's nice. But if you're just like, fix it, what am I fixing? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. If people say, when are you going to fix it? It's kind of difficult to work on that. But if someone says, when are you going to fix Node Wars because I still can't damage towers? We can go, oh, we know that one. Yeah, we know it.
So I understand the frustration. So what?
The yogurt story. Yes, I was just gonna bring this up. Okay, we'll close. We'll close on this.
This is gonna be a light one. This is not from the game.
So we were out the other day, and this is an after-work extracurricular activity. As most of you would know, if you know what career is like, this involves drinking. Anyway, we're sitting there and we're talking about, was it yogurt?
We're talking about sweet things and how I have, like, I like sweet things on a different level from other people.
You are a sugar fiend, basically.
Fiend is a strong word. Connoisseur.
So, okay, we continue talking and whatever. And then he comes out and says, like, all yogurt is vanilla flavored.
No, you were like, oh, like, I just have yogurt in the morning because I don't like sweet stuff in the morning. And I was like, yogurt's always sweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot how it started. So this led to an exposition, and we discovered that Trent thought plain yogurt was only for cooking, that you shouldn't eat it straight, and that all yogurt is vanilla flavored. Not only this, I'm going to continue building. flavors like blueberry, they just add so many blueberries, it overpowers the vanilla flavoring. So he assumed yogurt was always vanilla flavored. And we had to break it to him while we were there. We broke it to him, and you have never seen someone have their world shatter quite as much as Trent was that night. Because he literally was like, my whole life is a lie.
Because I thought, okay, so hold on, let me explain this. So with the whole yogurt thing, right? I thought, because I was aware of GMOs, and I assumed that the blueberries are pumped with GMOs to overpower the vanilla, right? The natural vanilla. I thought they were just messing around because they're just two people, we're just hanging out. And I thought, oh, they're just trying to put one over. So, like, I called my mom. I called my mom, and I was like, yo, Mom, like, are you aware that cooking yogurt can be, like, you can eat it? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, we never had, like, cooking yogurt to eat. And she was like, no, we did. We removed it from the plain yogurt container into a different container and told you it's cooking yogurt. And we put the vanilla yogurt in the plain yogurt container to make you eat yogurt. And...
All right. Let's get back on topic with the last couple of questions. Any word on the Korean death?
Oh, okay. So the Korean death thing. So when you... so sorry. I'm not the smartest person. So with the Korean text that comes up, so from my understanding, from all the reports that have been coming in, Korean text will come up if you die.
Yeah.
But the respawn menu doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Right? This happens in very select situations, and we're trying to pinpoint each one. So far, the general trend that I've seen is if you're at a world boss and you're doing certain actions at a certain time,
and you die during
that time, that condition comes up, right? And it's very strange. So I'm trying to figure out or I want to know if there's any other situations. It seems like it's mostly during the world boss fights. But if there are other situations, please do let me know. We are looking into it. But it's not... I haven't seen as many issues about it yet. I've seen one on the forum, two. I've seen two on the forum, one on Discord. I'm gonna keep looking for
I've seen quite a lot of people report it, but it is usually world boss, so it seems to be focused there.
I've seen it on Discord, people sending screenshots. So
we're just hoping that it gets fixed soon. The devs are aware of it. Someone's asking for a gear score. Trent has not actually done anything combat related in quite a while.
Yeah.
I'm up at, I think, 490, nearly 500 gear score. But I play Xbox, so that's not even that impressive. But yeah, I'm around there. I have Tetzaka, Trichotum, Capotea Ring, Duo, Crescent Ring, Serap's Duo, some random KamaSylvia neck earrings, and a Duo Bassi belt.
Now I'm rocking that silver embroidered cooking +2. That's good.
Yeah.
Someone's asking if this is the last update of the year, Lyko?
There's one more for PlayStation, I believe, right at the end of the year. There should be one more in PlayStation.
I'll explain this because I'm assuming some people from Xbox are also in here. So for Xbox, it was the last update of the year. PlayStation will probably have one more. Why does PlayStation get one more than the other one, other than Xbox? Because Microsoft's
cert process,
but also like stat holidays that they have within their company, is different from the way that Sony has theirs, right? That's just unfortunate. Yeah. Right.
The difference is Microsoft basically shuts down their kind of cert process, so you had to get all your certs in before a certain date. PlayStation instead slows it down, I think is what they did. So they slow it down to a grinding halt. So instead of it being, a couple of days or a week or whatever, it's kind of doubled in time.
Yeah.
So there is that thing. That's why PS4 may get an extra update. But it really depends.
The other issue is, because I'm sure someone will say this, but why didn't you guys just push the update before? Get that update ready before? One of the reasons is because if you've seen our streams, things break. And if it broke, it's more difficult to do like another maintenance or like a server maintenance or a game fix when everyone's out.
Also, as far as I'm aware, Now, this is something that I've had passing dealings with. Like, we're not super into the cert process. You can only have one cert process in at a time.
Yes.
And your next cert process has to be built on that cert. So basically, it's like a Lego house. Each brick you put, you cannot put the next brick on without laying the foundation. So this brick needs to be okay for this brick to go on. But you can only have one brick at a time, is essentially the way the cert process works. So, yeah, that's why you cannot put multiple in at the same time, because it has to build. So once that passes, maybe you can get another one in, maybe you can't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
People are asking for Succession, and also rightfully people in chat are saying that we've talked about this before. Succession is a long ways away.
Yeah, we're not sure when Succession is going to come in. Someone said, any info on world bosses not being able to be damaged? I can't get boss loot. Is your accuracy high enough?
Yeah. Just because you have the AP does not necessarily mean that you can actually hit them.
Yeah. So we're not sure about this. I need to, you need to hit us up. From what we know, world bosses take damage. They die. So it might be something on your end. It might be either network issues. It might be something on our end. It might be more network issues. But if it was more network issues on our end, it would affect everybody.
Yeah.
So it might be your accuracy. Maybe your character is not a high enough level. Maybe you just don't have enough accuracy on that character. So we'll hit us up. We'll double check it, and we'll try to do as much as we can. Rubber banding, no damage indicators. Rubber banding is network issues. If it's okay, here's the thing: if it's network issues, it's rubber banding. If it's like issues with the way the game runs, it's generally frame drops. But rubber banding can occur in both. So we're aware of it. We've mentioned multiple times we are trying to fix optimization to make it better for everyone. But yeah, it's unfortunate.
Mixer? More servers?
Yeah, also the
which
Asia is asking for Valencia and Media. We don't know yet. We don't know when those will be coming. Also, when is Res for Witch? Unfortunately, that's basically out. I don't think it's going to come. We have put forward ways around the issues that they have, which is the click. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to come in anytime soon.
It'd have to be reworked.
It would have to be reworked.
Mobile's going to get a lot of resurrection questions, aren't they?
Nobody cares about mobile.
That'll be fun.
All right, guys, I think that's it. We kind of have to bounce for lunch because I don't think there's going to be much food left after this. We're much later than we usually are.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a pleasure, as always, being in front of camera for you guys. And we do thank people for sticking around and actually putting through with our gameplay, putting up for it. Like, we understand that we're not the best. I am starting to do a lot more PvP. I am trying to get better. However, I'm not the greatest. So I want to try and set up... One of the things I have in the works, I'm going to talk about it, like I probably shouldn't, but one of the things I want to set up is basically a tutoring session where I can get someone to come in and basically help us learn to play PvP with certain classes. It's a pipe dream right now. We're working on our end of technical stuff, and then we can start inviting people. But that's a pipe dream. But I do want to get people to try and tutor us through streams, possibly on their stream. We're going to try to do that and sort it out. Okay? All right, guys. Happy holidays. We will be back next week, I guess, with a stream. Even though there's no Xbox update, we may as well do one.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Bye.